Hi, so I just want to supplement this video to the safety video. So obviously if you haven't watched the safety video yet, please go watch it now. I watch that before you watch any other videos of mine for shooting. But this is going to cover the correct way to unload your firearm. I know one of the safety rules always says to not assume that it's unloaded, but still, obviously, for things like when you're cleaning or any other purposes where you're not shooting, you want to at least do your due diligence to try to make sure that the firearm is unloaded. And there's basically one correct way to do this, and I want to show it to you. And yes, the order of it is very important as well. So basically, let's say we start out with a firearm that is loaded. Just a note, I don't use real bullets obviously for these. All of these are snap caps. They feed and they extract the same way a real round would, but none of them are actually real rounds. They're just basically aluminum hollow shells shaped just like the regular cartridge. But okay, so let's say that you start off with a loaded firearm. There's a round in the chamber right now, and there's a round in a magazine, at least one. I mean, it could be a fully loaded magazine. It doesn't really matter. That's not the point. So from here, if you want to unload the firearm, it's very important that the first thing you do is remove the magazine. Remove anything from the magazine well. You remove that first, and then you clear the chamber. Which mine, it fell out the bottom, but whichever way. Okay, so you clear the chamber. A lot of people will tell you to put the firearm safe first. Problem with that is that some firearms, such as this 1911, when you put the safety on, you can't work the slide. It actually locks the slide. So you actually have to leave it off for you to perform the unloading. But I mean, you can always put it on when you're removing the magazine, and then take it off to remove the round that's in the chamber. And then to verify that it's the same order, first thing you verify is that there's nothing, not just a magazine, make sure there's nothing at all in the magazine well, in the actual, let's see if I could, make sure you can see right through it. So you know that there's nothing in the magazine well. That's the first thing you check. And then after you check that, you check the actual chamber, which is right here. It's kind of hard to see. I should have brought a flashlight, but well, I can use my phone. But basically, let's see, right there, you can kind of see it right there. That's the chamber. Make sure that there's nothing sitting in there, and let me show you how it would look like if there was something sitting in there. Let's see. Yeah, it's so hard to see in a video. But yeah, I mean, you get the idea. Just make sure that is empty. And that's how you verify it. You verify the magazine well first, and then the chamber. Now, the reason why I say that, and that the order is very important, is that I'll demonstrate what will happen if you check it in the wrong order. So this is the same as I stated as it was before. There's a round in the chamber, and then there's a round, at least one round in the magazine. So let's say you go and you check take the round out of the chamber first. There you go, it's safe, right? So let's take out the magazine. Okay, so now it's safe because there's nothing in the magazine. But guess what? There's actually a round back in the chamber that you just loaded from the magazine. Now you might think that, oh, there's no way that I can make this mistake. That's pretty obvious. If you have a round in a magazine and your racket is going to load another round into the chamber, yeah, it's so obvious. Nobody's going to make that mistake. But there's a very, very, I would say, great video. I don't want to sound bad, but there's a very great video of a DEA agent teaching, ironically, a firearm safety course at a school that makes this mistake. I mean, he doesn't make this exact mistake because he didn't check them in the wrong order. What he did was he neglected to check the magazine part altogether. All he did was check the chamber. And, well, you watch the video and you see the result.
Was killed because he was playing with a gun. And see, this is an unloaded gun. Right here, Mr. Coates. No, empty weapon. Empty weapon. This is a Glock 40. 50 Cent, Too Short, all of them talk about Glock 40. Okay, I'm the only one in this room professional enough that I know of to carry this Glock 40. I'm the only one. Right? No more. Is everybody all right?
Yeah, so as you can see, that's the reason why you check it in that order. You check magazine first, make sure there's no magazine inserted and that there's nothing else inside where the magazine would go, and then you check the chamber. And that's the proper way to unload a firearm. Thank you again for watching.